All right, here we have our one owner 1988 Dodge Dakota Sport up on the rack to do some photos and do this video so you can see how clean this thing is underneath here. Obviously it hasn't been steam cleaned or had some detail spray all over it, and that's the way we like to sell them, just nice and honest. So you can see the condition has been cared for by its original owner for all these years. It's cool to see. I mean, the spare's never been off, but it's still, I mean, nice and clean. Got dealer marking on the spare. Got the drum off, still got the paint on, the original paint markings on the axle. You can see lots of life still left on the shoes. It's cool, it's still got the Chrysler logo on the rear drum. And what's sweet about these, it's got the factory alloy wheels, aluminum wheels, which usually are long gone, but they still have the plastic caps that are in nice condition, and they're not all cracked. And it also has the original little, it's got locking lug nuts on them that comes with the key, but it has the original lug nuts on these wheels, which is kind of a small thing, but to me, I love the originality stuff like this. I mean, it's got the original stereo, you know, brochure, all that stuff. But you can just see, I'll go nice and slow, you can see how clean and honest this thing is. And just, I mean, these first gen square body Dakotas are just really hard to find. I'll go nice and slow so the camera can focus, but you can just see, I mean, this truck's just been cared for. I mean, it's even got a little bit of shine on the e-brake cable. You can see speedometer cable, and the transmission is just clean. I mean, nice and dry, no leaking. Rear pinion seal, no leaking. I mean, you can see down here, nothing is leaking out. You can see the bottom side of the cab. It's nice. I mean, if you want to get up there, you could shine that red paint up if you want to get nuts. You know, the transmission pan, you know, maybe, no, it's not even a little wet there. You know, but you will see some dirt and grease down here. But I mean, overall, it's really amazing. Brakes were done not that long ago. You can see that the rotors are pretty new. I took a photo of it, but hopefully you can see it's got a ton of pad life. I mean, the pads look pretty much new. It looks like the calipers were also replaced because they don't come painted. It's got that kind of surface rust look to it. You know, really cool to see original dealer stamp markings on the frame. The inner fender well's got the rubber. Nobody's messed with it and popped the thing off. You can see it has an accident on the Carfax, but you can see it just wasn't anything. You know, there isn't no collision damage. The only thing is but it's on the top right here. You can see, not from underneath here, but you got to pretty much really inspect it. Like when, you know, I saw the report and went around it, you can see behind this bumper, and I'll show in the photos. On the very top, there's a little bit a chipping in the paint, so it probably had something happen to the front bumper. It's a Dodge bumper, so it was replaced or something, but really minor stuff. You can see it's just super clean. Original dealer markings on here. An original aluminum wheel all the way around, just beautiful shape. I mean, this truck is just clean. I mean, I wish I could find every vehicle that's clean. You know, I love seeing it's been used and it's not tampered underneath, you know, but it just shows its condition. I mean, this truck with all of its rubbers and all of its plastics in this condition, and the way this looks, you could tell this did not sit out in a wet gravel driveway, you know, didn't sit out in the grass. This was a garage truck and extremely well taken care of. So alrighty, everybody, this is going at no reserve, and we're gonna have a driving video also. It's 70 degrees out, so probably really can't pull off a true cold start video, but we might post one of those up for whatever that's worth. But you know, non-smoker, and it's gonna be going at no reserve, so good luck.